Alright traders, hello, I'm back. It's the 31st of May 2020 now. That previous video I put up, I actually put together on Saturday morning, and I didn't get a chance to upload it until earlier today. So I uploaded 2 hours ago. Now it was more of a review of a couple of trades I did this week, focusing mostly on the Aussie dollar. What I have up now is the euro. And what I'm going to do, let's go to the daily chart. This will be the watch list video. So sometimes I'll do an end of week review and I'll throw in some components of a watch list as well into it, but this is just completely dedicated to the watch list. So what I'm looking for now is, let's see if this can top out here, pretty much where we're trading at, or if we're going to see a run. Now, it did push pretty high. I caught a little bit of this, not on this broker account, but I have this up here just because I've got everything ready. I need to sort out my broker that I make videos on and the broker I take trades on, so I can easily interchange. But essentially what's happening here is, obviously there's a bit of a contest that's going on, and we'll see how it pans out in regards to the US strength or weakness. We'll have to wait until tomorrow. But you know where this is, you'd want to watch. So what I want to help with, guys, is just to show you what I'm looking at. I don't look at heaps, honestly, but at the few I look at, I can focus on it, because you do need to, and you need to be aware of the certain times a day. You know, for me, it's probably, well, it's not really the morning, honestly. I have a good friend of mine who does trade the lower time frames. So if you were, for me, it would probably be like 6 a.m. and then it would be around the Sydney Open as well. So that would be, I think it's 10 a.m. so 8 o'clock in the morning, and then Tokyo Open, which is around maybe just slightly later, maybe 9 o'clock. And then you got London. You got some fixed times. There's a few things going on. So the higher the time frame, the less you need to worry about that minutia, because obviously your stops are going to be wider. And right now, it would probably be, what I'll be paying attention to is the Monday evening session, where the US is trading, just to see how that pans out. Okay, so there is that, and then there's the Aussie. Now the Aussie I traded a couple of times. I've just whacked in a trend line here. I was sort of working on a few things. What I will pay attention to is how it reacts to up here, to 66.90 odd. Now if we go to the daily, it puts in a bit of context. So obviously it was hovering around here, and then things sort of unfolded a little bit with COVID, and you know, it does take big events to move the Aussie. Like, it really does hold in a pretty tight range normally. That's why I don't mind the Aussie. It's good for just, you know, it's not chaotic, which suits me best, honestly. And I've come to realize that. So I guess we'll just see what happens now. We've got something to pay attention to there. So really, it's not the time to buy, because you'll be buying right into that, and it's unclear how that's going to react. It will definitely react because it's done it previously. So we go to the weekly now. So it's a significant level. If it can really break through 66. If it can, I'll go long. If it can't, I'll wait for confirmation and then take the short, really. I guess that's my main focus, really. Let's see actually. A friend of mine, Connor, he's featured on the channel a few times. He is in the cable. I don't know what's doing there. Gold is interesting. How 1730? That's pretty strong still. A new laptop is coming, guys, as well. So I'm sorry about this. I want to see the S&P. Goodness me, it just still. From when did it turn over? It began the 20th of February, and then it really just sort of. All right, Euro US dollar. Just gonna sip my coffee here, guys. I'm sorry. We've already looked at the euro. I just sort of want to remind myself of some dates here. I guess my thought process here, guys, is if equity markets continue to rally, we could see euro go higher a little bit if the US dollar cools still. But open-minded to anything because it's just how things have been recently as well. All right, so the pound it's not looking too bad. If I go to the daily, nice. It's sort of more long than short, especially how that candle closed. But I'll watch that. I'll trade the pound as well. That's yeah. Especially if the US is cooling down, I might split a position euro and pound because there's a little bit more room to go. I mean, these are the major areas up here, up at like 126 or so. All right. Guys, I think really honestly that's the video. Like that's really legitimately what I'll be watching. I've got a few things going on other than trading, so I will keep it brief. I want to see actually pound CAD how that went. Pound CAD. Oh boy, that's a wick. Oh goodness, wow. Just looking at that now, that's unclear. I'm not probably going to touch that. There's quite a bit going on with that and that massive wick. It's probably too long to say it's an easy short. Like, well, not easy to identify. It's something has happened there. So that's unsettled things. I'm going to leave that. We'll see what equity markets do. They ended strong. That's the video, guys. Thanks for watching, and bye for now. So just to conclude, Aussie, we're watching to see if it wants to break through. If not, short. Euro the same. And pay attention to the equity markets and the US index. That's the video. Thanks for watching, guys.